Breaking news. Panic in Delta State as military helicopters bomb suspected IPOB camps. Sahara reporters reports. Residents have said that the aircraft they sighted flew low over houses. Fighter aircraft deployed by the Nigerian military have been curbing some communities in Delta State and raining strikes on forests which are suspected to be hideouts of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Sahara reporters learned that there is panic in community such as Anwai in Asaba and Ubulu as the military aircraft rained strikes. File photo used to illustrate stories. Residents have said that the aircraft they sighted flew lower over houses. The helicopters passed 2 times this morning and then we heard bombs. Why are they targeting non-existent IPOB, and where were they when faceless Fulani herdsmen wrote a threatening letter to attack Delta State? The military aircraft has been disturbing this community and this should stop with immediate effect. We have babies, small children, and also aged persons who can die from shock. A resident lamented as he spoke with Sahara reporters. The State Commissioner of Police, Muhammad Ari, confirmed that a security team led by the Nigerian Air Force NASF led an operation where some IPOB were bombed in Delta State. Earlier, Ari had said that the police used helicopter in the state capital around Ila to disperse members of IPOB and sent a signal to them that the command is in charge. He said Ila is the base of IPOB. They come from Onitsha, Anambra State, to regroup is Ila. We must let them and tell them that they are not welcome in the state. Delta State should be out for them. Once we identify them from the air, we shall make sure that we send them packing, and if care is not taken, deal with them the way they want. But the acting police public relations officer, DSP Bright Idafe, described the tension in the area as a hoax. Idafe said that people were just spreading rumors, insisting that there was nothing like an attack in the community. There's nothing like that in Akpanam. The area is peaceful. If they hear a gunshot, they will begin to speculate about what is not happening. I can tell you that what is going on in Akpanam is a situation, issues which I will not discuss in public, Idafe said. Residents in the state capital Asaba and neighboring towns, including Akpanam, have become more security conscious since last month's anonymous letter threatening to attack Asaba and Agbo if Governor Ifeanyi Okowa does not withdraw his support for the ban on open grazing in the southern part of the country. The bombing caused tension in Asaba, the capital of Delta State, especially part of Ila community. Ishimele North local government area as a combined team of policemen and military officers used helicopters to raid the area. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You can imagine. Justice must take its full course. These people are so, let me call them, they are cowards. Army soldiers and policemen. They are cowards, especially soldiers. The army. You can imagine. We have herdsmen, we have Boko Haram, we have all of these people that should be arrested, but they are not arrested. You can imagine. These soldiers are cowards, as I've said before. These people should be arrested by these so-called soldiers and army, but they won't do that. They will be looking for the innocent IPOB members that they will arrest, because they know that IPOB members are unknown gunmen. Can you imagine that? I'm not an Igbo, but I am seeing injustice here. If Nigerian army are powerful like this, or like they say they are, then why are we still battling with Boko Haram? Why is Boko Haram still difficult for them to handle? Why? Why are they still battling with Boko Haram and herdsmen? You can imagine. You can imagine. God is watching, and all powers belongs to Him, and not to those who think that there is God. They are God, and they cannot lord or can lord it over democratic citizens. Can you imagine that? Yeah, Israel, UK, US flag won't do anything to you. They will never stop you terrorists from for Biafra. Never. Or do you expect them? Did you expected them to give you ammunition to fight with government? Even the ESN or just the IPOB, they don't need ammunition. They don't need ammunition to fight, because they are not terrorists. They are freedom fighters. Their freedom fighters is to protect their citizens, their brothers from harm, not to keep fighting, looking for trouble here and there. The way these soldiers and so-called policemen are looking for ESN and IPOB members' trouble. Can you imagine that? This is not fair. This is absolutely not fair. Let them wake up. Let the soldiers wake up and do the needful. Let them do the right thing by capturing these so-called Boko Haram and herdsmen, and leave ESN members alone. Okay, now that they have arrested their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, so what is next? Can you imagine? What is next? What is their next line of action? Foolish people, foolish set of people. You can imagine. Foolish set of people. You can imagine this. They should go and eat Nnamdi Kanu, or whatever they want to do to him, they should do to him. I know that Biafran struggle will still continue. Nnamdi Kanu will never give up. He will never give up. You can imagine. Bandits and kidnappers in the northwest. This northerners, their region is not even peaceful. When will this end? When will this end? Boko Haram and ISWAP in the northeast, killer herdsmen in the north central. So when will there be peace? There can never be peace.